Hello to my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your full Beaver Moon in Taurus. Happy full moon to everybody. Happy full moon. All right. All right. Capricorn, sending everybody lots of love and light. All right. Hopefully everybody's having a great week so far. Don't forget to do your full moon rituals. I'm going to share with you all some full moon rituals along with some candle ideas and also some herbs for this full moon. Some ideas for herbs as well. Remember, just keep in mind, you can do full moon rituals 3 days prior to the moon being fully illuminated, which would be on the 5th of November. If you're watching this on the 5th of November, that would be today. Full means 3 days prior to and 3 days after. So that would be up to the 8th. Right? Let's see. Make sure we don't forget anything. Saturn is retrograde. That's your ruling planet. And Aquarius is ruling planet. Uranus is retrograde. Chiron is retrograde. Neptune is retrograde. And Mercury, which is the communications planet. So you all are getting downloads. Make sure you're paying attention to all of the messages. Source knows what's best way to get messages through to you all. This card starting out is that you're getting your downloads. You're praying for something. You're getting answers. So please be you could get those answers through dream state. Whether you're just now waking up, in your waking up state, standing at the kitchen sink, in your quiet time, whatever you prayed for, you're getting answers. People are getting their karma right in your face. Pay attention to it. Karma is happening right in your face. So you don't have to do anything. Prayers are being answered and karma is happening in your face. You don't have to look that far. It's happening right in your face. So just be mindful, okay? So here we go. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this full moon for you all, destiny unlocks. Divine timing is now, right? So this is your reading. Divine timing is now. Full beaver moon. If you know anything about beavers building a dam, they build a dam real fast, like super fast, right? Especially when they're around cold, like that. They build them real fast. Like if you go online and watch how fast a beaver builds a dam, just go watch how, because this is a beaver moon, right? And so Taurus's symbol is a bull. So especially when you feel like you're being bullied, pray. Immediately go into speaking something into existence. Thank you, Source, for protecting me from bullies. It's in a prayer right there. Thank you for protecting me from all bullies, seen, unseen, known, unknown. You're starting it out with a declaration. Thank you. You're decreeing and you're declaring. Thank you for protecting me from bullies all around me, seen and unseen, known and unknown. That way, they're protected. You'll see immediate. Something is happening immediately, right? So sometimes you don't see it because sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you don't see it. So it's like being protected by like an invisible force of things around you. So this week is a week of soul realignment, purpose ignition, breakthrough clarity, divine discipline, plus graceful momentum. Also emotional maturity and grounded intuition. You're not climbing, you are ascending. Your symbol is a sea goat. You don't have to carry other people's emotional baggage up the side of your mountain anymore. You all are prayer warriors. Learn how to rise above the judgment, right? You don't have to operate in flesh. Once you realize you are ruled by Saturn, you are ruled by a karmic planet. You don't have to climb the mountain carrying other people's dead weight, their emotions that they just cannot seem to release. You can ascend, no matter what their emotion is. Past regret, hurt, disappointment, hatred, fear, whatever the emotion is that is not yours to carry. The mountain recognizes you, Capricorn. Your soul path responds. So full moon guidance, affirmation, and energetic upgrades inside. Let's get into your reading, right? So the current frequency for you is the Emperor card. Sovereign power, leadership rising, embodied authority. This is you, right? Notice you don't see the Devil card. That's your card, but you don't see the devil card because you're not operating in fear anymore. You've graduated. You went straight to source inside of you. You're not looking at human as your God. That energy resides in you. You're not looking at another person as your God. You're not running to here, there, everywhere. That resides in you. You've risen above the judgment. You've risen above it. This is your soul energy. You've broken a generational cycle, chain, and curse. Calling activated, right? Higher purpose illuminated. There it is. You've broken a generational cycle, chain, and curse. Okay? So your emotional field is this. King of Cups. Composure, emotional mastery, wise, compassion. This is you. Emotional maturity personified. This means you're at the peak of emotional intelligence. Not only are you have a high IQ, but you also have a high EQ, right? High IQ, high EQ, right? You're not easily shaken, not easily stirred up. So people can't just come along and just shake you to the core, right? You've learned how to rise above the judgment. So that means that not only were you praying for something, other people were praying for you. You were standing in alignment with other people's prayers for you. They don't have to be anywhere near you to pray for you, right? So your mental energy is the 8 of Pentacles, devoted focus, skill refinement, sacred discipline. You've mastered something. You have mastered something, right? You have mastered emotional discipline, right? Just like a person would have mastered multiple streams of income, you have mastered emotional discipline. So if a person comes to you and says, hey, I'm going to show you this. We were able to get this person to do X, Y, and Z. We can end this person. We got this person to do this, X, Y, and Z. We can end this person because what's hidden in the judgment card is death. Right? Because somebody says, this is my way or the highway. Right? And another person says, don't worry about that. Their karma is going to come back to get them. Let's say, for instance, somebody, because you're an Aquarius, are ruled by Saturn. Let's say, for instance, you have a spouse, or let's say your best friend is a Capricorn, right? Let's say your best friend is a Capricorn, right? And your best friend says, or let's say your childhood friend is an Aquarius, y'all grew up together. Let's say you got two friends. You say you have a Capricorn best friend, y'all grew up together. Best friend Aquarius, y'all grew up together. And you're the one that's the voice of reason, right? All three of y'all, like the three musketeers. And they're coming to you for some, wise counsel or advice, right? And you're like, I told y'all we all rule by a karmic planet. You know what? And you tell them just what I just said. It's like, you know what? However you word it, is like, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. However you word it, whatever you say. You're protected. It's going to come back around to get them. Don't worry about it. Karma can do a better job than you can, whatever. Right? Yeah. You may feel rejected right now, but you're being redirected somewhere else. Right? This is your inner child. This is your Chiron, right? So yeah, you may feel rejected right now, but you're actually being redirected, right? Sound like they having fun on the inside, but this is a matter of perspective. They're actually on the outside of your life. You hold the key, right? This is a matter of perspective. All you have to do is know your worth and your value, right? Sound like a party is going on the inside, but anybody that's sitting on the outside like this, you don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a part of that. Where you hear that people are having nightmares at night, you don't want to be a part of that. They're just giving people nightmares. Oh no, you don't want to be a part of that. When you hear about people grandstanding, no, that's not something you want to be a part of. Right? So I'm just trying to help somebody see that you're going to see karma right in your face. You're going to see some kind of karma happening, right? So your emotional intelligence is here. You're seeing some kind of emotional intelligence, right? People giving people, people giving people nightmares and making people feel worthless behind closed doors and out of grandstanding and all of this other stuff going on. You're hearing about all of this. So the Eight of Pentacles, like something has been mastered. Some people have mastered their emotional manipulation to a point of even some emotional manipulation. I'll just put it that way, right? So you've gotten to a point where you just said, that's not something I necessarily want to be a part of. It's not something I necessarily want to be a part of, where people think that stuff like that is funny, where people think that kind of stuff is funny, but they brag about that kind of stuff ancestrally. Some kind of, this is spiritual teaching, right? If there's an organization that teaches that kind of stuff, this is the Hierophant, and this is spiritual teaching, ancestral guidance, sacred knowledge, awakening. Something woke you up. Something really, really woke you up, right? 4 and 5 is 9, right? And judgment is happening, right? Anytime you see number 2 symbolizes peace, right? And so 0 is like somebody lost track of time. Something happened when somebody looked at somebody, they lost track of time. Something happened, like somebody was in a trance and they lost track of time, right? Like they saw a ghost. Like a death happened, like they saw the eyes of a dead person. That sounds like it's crazy, right? Like you see something like, okay, like literally you saw a ghost, right? And so something gave somebody nightmares, right? And so when you're dealing with energies that pride themselves on doing things like that to people, so it's just like you got to ask yourself, do you really want to be a part of something like that? Some people do. Some people do. Yeah, some people do. So, and that's a choice. That's a choice, right? So, like I said, no judging of any group of anybody. That's a choice. That really, really is a choice, right? But this is an organization. So, 9 of Swords here is past energy here. This is past energy, 9 of Swords. Release fear loops plus self-pressure. No more inner burden. No more inner burden, right? And so the challenge is the 5 of Pentacles. The challenge of the 5 of Pentacles: healing, scarcity, isolation, do it alone, programming. For some people, some kind of programming has happened, right? And then support, 6 of Wands here: recognition, success, confidence, momentum, this kind of thing, right? Yeah, but some people really do want to belong to an organization so bad that they pride themselves on being able to conquer certain people, places, and things. And they prey on people when they're at their lowest point. So if they feel like, okay, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. Bingo. We talk about a death. That's it. That's the ticket. We talked about a death. And that'll bring, we can control someone. We talk about a death. And so that for some people is an entryway for some people. This right here is a portal, right? Remember, our bodies are portals, right? So Source is saying an action for you would be Queen of Pentacles here, right? Nurture your body, your home, your finances. Your temple needs care. Your temple needs care, right? So the World card here would be the outcome. So karmic completion, achievement, new cycle, unlocked. Unlocked. So you're going to see it right in your face, karma. You're going to see. So Capricorn, your spirit is graduating. You are shifting from hard work to holy work, carrying alone to aligned support, survival drive to mission frequency, disciplined pressure to disciplined peace. Your higher self isn't pushing you, it's lifting you. So you're remembering you are a builder of worlds. Your power is sacred, not heavy. Your legacy is written in light, not labor. You do not climb the mountain, you become the mountain. This week marks a soul milestone. So stand tall. You earned this timeline. So the element for you here is earth and fire, right? Earth and fire. So stabilize plus ignite purpose. The candle color for you is black, gold, deep green. Okay, those are the colors, right? Black, gold, black or gold, or deep green. Okay. The crystals would be black tourmaline, smoky quartz, pyrite, which I think some people won my pyrite crystals or gemstones, onyx or garnet, right? The herbs would be bay leaf, which you probably have in your kitchen, sage, cedar, or rosemary, which some people won some of my oil, which have my little rosemary babies in them. Right, a ritual with the bay leaf manifestation burn. Write what you're claiming, not wishing. So bay leaf manifestation burn is write what you're claiming, not wishing. You want to burn it safely, bury ashes in the soil. Right. So an affirmation for you is my path is blessed, my steps guided. So here's a journal prompt. Where do I need support instead of self-reliance? Number 2, what version of success feels nourishing? Number 3, what cycle am I completing right now? Okay. Here's an affirmation that you all can repeat daily also. I lead with grace, not pressure. I release old burdens and rise into divine ease. My dedication is holy. My path is blessed. Success comes to me through alignment, not strain. And I am the mountain. I am ascension in motion. Okay. So let's pull one last card here. Let's pull one last card here. So an organization was able to divide you and someone up and call themselves bringing judgment down on you and someone. Energetic clearing. So during crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Okay, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Alrighty. I think that is it. Thank you for joining me again. This is your full beaver moon. This is your full beaver moon video. Thank you for joining me here. Over on the Patreon side, this video will be here, also on TikTok. It'll also be over on the Patreon side as well. We're going to have more videos over on the Patreon side. So I'll see you all in the next video. But again, happy full moon. Whatever rituals you're doing, you can do it up until the 8th of November. On the 9th, Mercury officially goes retrograde. It is pre-shadow retrograde right now. So again, you can make sure you are paying attention to whatever you're praying for. You're getting downloads. Make sure you are paying attention. They don't have to make sense right away. They can come in the form of any kind of form, whatever best way you receive messages. They're not always clear. So please don't wreck your brains trying to figure every little thing out, right? If you can journal. If not, you can also record into your phone. However best you get messages. Sometimes you can always say, make it clear. Make it so clear that there's no mistaking that I see what I asked to see, right? Whatever it is. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Bye.